Hello everybody, Poppa in the garden here, easing out, check the mail again on this Saturday afternoon. I didn't get around to mowing my yard. It's Saturday evening, I'm gonna have to just wait till Monday now. I don't know why that grass is dying there. Tips of that grass is dying. I'm watering tomato plants today. Got the soaker hose going. I don't know how big the tomatoes gonna get before they get ripe. I mean, I didn't realize it took that long for a tomato to get ripe. I just want one, I guess. But I got a table full in there, but I want some of these to get ripe. That's the way it is, ain't it? Squash plant's looking pretty good. There's my tomato, something other. I stepped it down. No, they broke it. Dadgummit. Something got in there. I stomped on it. I broke it. So it ain't no good now. Thank the Lord for some more. I got some more over there. They must have been just them cats walking across it, I guess, broke it. So I plant another in that spot. Good Lord, give me some more. Some more come up is what I'm saying in the tub around there. I'm gonna take one of them out and put it in the place of that one. Looked like that just happened because it's still green. Just out making my rounds this evening on a Saturday afternoon. Well, I got some junk mail. Old scooter, we're gonna walk around this way. We hadn't walked around this way in a while. That bush there done got big now. It's growing leaps and bounds. I'm gonna have to get out here and trim some of these limbs. They're getting a little low. Lawnmower man will hit it, knock his cap off when he goes under it. I've been trying to, every year, been babying that fig tree, and finally, maybe it's gonna bear some figs. Yeah, I see some little ones over there. See them right there? That's awesome. Blueberry vines looking pretty good. And they're just about there. I put some ant poison around it. I don't know if it's gonna put back out or not. But I mean, them things loaded down right there. Wow, that's good. Uh-oh, I gotta get my saw out here. That done got old pecan tree putting on some new limbs. It was good to walk around. If you got a place, good to walk around it, see what needs to be done. Then get her back up in the house and think about when you're gonna do it. That old hot wind blowing this evening. It's about 90, 95, something like that. I mean, it's blowing. I guess I need to give them chickens a little water. While I'm out here. I don't think that corn's ever gonna do anything. It's got too dry. Well, it started out being too wet. Now it's too dry. It's got to have everything just right for corn. Turn this water on. Right here, get this water hose. It may be a little for the raccoons to eat. There's a squash. Got one. Got another. Cut them up and fry them. It don't take that many to make a mess. That corn ain't up with blister. Oh well. Ooh. Yeah, I have to pick them small, but don't they'll get hard too quick. Amazing how it gets dry so quick, you know. And them blooms, they'll just dry up and go away if you don't put a little water on them now and again. That's the reason I like to grow them in them pots. That way you can regulate the water, you know. If you get too much, you're not get enough. hear somebody take it off. Maybe back in the day when you heard somebody do that, they said, well, that's the daddy's truck, or he wouldn't be driving it like this. But nowadays, I guess it don't really matter. Animals, it's hot weather. They need plenty of water. That's their bowl is dry. One of them is, the other one's okay. That sun's beaming down now though. I remember I used to farm out in this stuff. Early in the morning we'd hoe cotton or pull weeds and soybeans or something till about 10 o'clock when it started getting hot. Then they'd let us take us out there and put us on one of them tractors and drive, cultivating or something like that. I was glad to get on that tractor, I'm telling you. So it was hot weather. The people nowadays don't know nothing about all that. They picked a trade school or college or whatever, and they pick what they want to do. And then when they get out of it, and whenever they get through school and all that, they can't find a job because what they picked, they not hiring, in other words. You know, this lady was on the news the other day talking about she went to school and got her diploma and all that. She's gonna go to work at Microsoft. That's something, you know. Well, Microsoft didn't have nothing for her to do. She said she spent her I don't know how many years it was we were in school. And now Microsoft don't want her, not hiring, in other words. So she's done all that for nothing. Well, back in the day, whenever I was growing up, you couldn't pick and choose your job. It's okay, they hiring, I'm gonna go to school for that then if they hire. You go in there as an apprentice or a trainee or something like that. But people want to start at the top. But I tell you, I think everybody needs to go through being a trainee is what I'm trying to say here. And then moving their way up the ladder, and then they'll have something they can be proud of. I mean, say, look where I come from, and look how the good Lord made it happen. No air conditioning, just humming, that's good. It's cool up in that house. Well, there's the chicken out. Well, she ain't out, she's in the backyard. Somehow or other she flies over that fence. I don't know how she does it, heavy she is. That Scooter's going in the house, he done got hot. Come on, Scooter. There you go. Good boy. He had done got hot. Walk around out here with a fur coat on. Well, I gotta go back out to the mailbox. I got somebody else's mail. They put it in my box. And I think I know the box this mail needs to go in. Whew. I'm just glad I don't have to work out in this no more. Thank God for retirement and being able to draw a little Social Security off of when I worked, you know. I worked and paid it in, now I'm gonna draw it out. Set up on my golden year. Beach Street getting worse, got quite a few people going up and down it. We moved here, it wasn't nothing but a mother-in-law lived across the road there. She was getting down, her health was getting bad, so we figured we'd move up here to be close to her. So we bought us this place here right across the road. And if I ever gets time, I'm gonna show you some pictures of it. It was nothing. It was nothing but dirt. Well, it was a field. And I mean, I said, I can't have that. I got to start planting me some trees. Well, I did. And that chemical in the ground, I guess from being farmed so many years, some trees would grow a little bit and they'd die. But after the years went by, I guess the chemical was getting out of the ground. And the more it diluted, I guess you call it, the trees started growing. And now we got some woods here now. Magnolia tree blooming, look at there. That's a pretty magnolia bloom. How about that? Yeah. Walk around here, pick up some boxes I put out of the eBay room. Whew, felt good to get out of that shade. I mean, I used to work daylight to dark out in this stuff, out in this kind of weather. I had a bigger work for this man raised sweet potatoes. And we cut them slips and put them in a setter. It's kind of hard to explain. If you know anything about sweet potatoes, put them in that setter, and you know cut them slips over and put them in a potato crate. They'd sit there on the back of that trailer waiting to be set out. You couldn't hardly kill them things. I heard they come from Africa, and that's a hot, dry place over there. I'd never been there, but that's what I hear. But anyway, set them slips out with them tater setters. But we used to cut them slips. Now they got a machine that goes down through there, cuts them slips off. Now, used to, we had a machete, and we cut them with that machete. And some of them things be longer than your arm in vines. You had to, trim them up, because if you didn't trim them up, all the sap would go to one end other than they'd wilt or whatever. But I didn't mind the digging them, because it was cooler weather then. Plus I set up on a tractor pulling a potato digger. But I farmed, for many years. I say farmed, I was a farm hand. Drove all kinds of machinery, gathering crops, and first one thing and another. I'm not going to bog y'all down with all that right now. I fixed to go in the house where it's cool. Had a good visit this season with my daughter and son-in-law. They come down. Lord, that girl is such a blessing. I mean, anything we need, she's at our beck and call. Well, my son is too. And every time they bless, they get blessed. So, I know. I thank you, Lord, for the blessing. But sometimes our blessing is somebody else's blessing, or vice versa. But I'm going to I think I'm going to preach a sermon on it in the morning. If y'all want to hear it, I sure would like for y'all to join in. Just don't pop in the garden, pop and scooter in the garden if y'all want to tune in and watch it. Whew. Got some squash, though. That's good. I'm going to take this chicken feed out to the chickens, and I'm going in the house. So y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all later.